if you don't file fast, someone else can actually take your brand name. Yesterday, we talked about patents and utility models and the grace periods that exist before your idea goes into or inventions go into public domain. And today I promised to talk about the costs of filing for patents and everything. But I've realized that maybe it's not a conversation I'm qualified to have. And I decided that maybe bringing in a lawyer would be the best move. So today I decided maybe let's look at what grace periods apply for trademarks and copyrights. And that's the conversation we're going to be having today. This is day 57 of building an AI startup in 120 days. So when it comes to copyrights and trademarks, do they have a filing deadline too? And how long do you have before someone else can legally claim your work? In Kenya, the Copyright Act, the Trademarks Act, and the Industrial Properties Act set clear timelines for when you must file for protection or release or risk losing your rights. Let's start with copyrights. What I learned is, first of all, you're automatically protected, but registration helps. So copyright is automatic in Kenya. Your work is legally yours the moment you create it. So there's no need for legal protection, but registration makes enforcement easier. And this usually covers a lot of things. Let's say your app code, your UI, UX design, website content, music, books, and videos, especially now that there's a lot of content creation. So why should you still register it anyway? So you do this because if someone copies your work, a registered copyright is stronger evidence in court. And if you plan to license your or sell your work out, official registration makes transactions smoother. When it comes to trademarks, now it's a whole other game. It's a first to file wins. That means there are no grace periods. The first person to file, whoever registers it first, owns it. And this really covers brand names, app names, logos, and slogans. So once registered, a trademark lasts for 10 years and can be renewed indefinitely. So why is it risky to wait for registration? That means if you launch without registering your name, someone else can trademark it first and legally prevent you from using it. And many businesses have been forced to change their name or buy back their own name because they were late to register. So here's the takeaway. Copyright is automatic, but registration gives you a stronger legal protection. When it comes to trademarks, on the other hand, they have no grace period. So if you don't file fast, someone else can actually take your brand name. So if you're launching a startup, creating content, it's important for you to prioritize trademarking your name or copywriting your content fast.